lot of cloud cover moving into the state. Most of the rest of this day will be cloudy. Let's talk about precipitation. We do need it, but I want to bring you up to date on where we're at. In terms of rain this year, we're actually very close to normal, just a little bit behind where we typically are by about 0.04 of an inch. So when you look at rain for 2018 so far, we're doing okay. But look at the snow this season. This is going back to the fall. Normally by this point in the season, we would have seen about 45 inches of snow. And in actuality, we've only seen a little more than 20 inches. So we are way below normal with snowfall. We'll get some rain this afternoon and then a little snow tonight, but it's not going to be much more than an inch or two for the Denver metro area. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s right now in the high country, mid-40s here in Denver. We may climb another 3-4 degrees from where we're at right now, depending on where you're at, but that is going to be the extent of the warming. We will stay below normal almost statewide for the end of March. I mentioned those clouds moving on in. You can see the cloud cover here on the satellite imagery. We've got a little bit of rain and snow up in southeast Wyoming as well in the Cheyenne area. Looks worse than it actually is across Larimer and Weld counties right now. Most of what the radar is picking up there south of the Cheyenne Ridge is actually evaporating before it reaches the ground. As we zoom out and take a look here at the bigger picture, there's a storm system up north of Jackson, and that is what's moving in our direction. That's what's bringing the rain and snow into the area. Jet stream steering that system right on down into Colorado, but it's moving very quickly. So it's going to leave as quickly as it gets here. It'll be way over in Arkansas, in fact, by the end of this week. The jet stream is going to pretty much stay in place right on into the weekend. Warmer weather just to the southwest of us. We will get a little taste of it on Friday when we climb up into the 60s, but we'll be just a little above normal. And then for the weekend, this jet stream stays in place. Next week, it starts to move to the east, and that's going to allow for more of a significant warm up as we get into the first week of April. Futurecast here going through the rest of the day, showing the rain moving into the metro area here in the next couple of hours. By 4 p.m. should be raining along much of the Front Range, and then we'll see a transition to snow as we go through the 5, 6, and 7 p.m. time frame. By 8, 9, certainly 10 o'clock tonight should be all snow for the Front Range. And then by midnight, most of the precipitation will actually be out on the eastern plains. And then here is 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. By that point, everything should be pretty much out of the state. Still the chance for a little snow in the mountains tomorrow. And in terms of accumulation in the high country today, winter weather advisory through midnight for 4 to 8 inches of snow up around Rocky Mountain National Park and over to Rabbit Ears Pass here along the Front Range, just like what happened Monday night into yesterday morning. We're not going to see much in terms of accumulation. 1 to 3 inches for most of us, maybe 4 inches in a couple spots. Most of it's going to be on the grass, not on the roads, except if you're above 6,000 feet. Above 6,000, there could be a little slush on some roadways. And then for the weekend, looks mainly dry. Highs near 60 for your Easter weekend.